Welcome back, dear viewers, and we are joined over the phone by Dr. Motaz Abou Zeid, Professor of Law. Good afternoon, sir. Yes, Dr. Motaz. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So, Dr. Motaz, how do you view the high turnout in the third and final day of presidential elections?
Firstly, we must congratulate the people for this constitutional merit that they are proceeding now for 3 days. And as you said, it is the third and final day for the presidential elections here in Egypt, according to the last constitutional amendment happened in 2018.
Yes.
Of course, according to this amendment, it was discussed for another presidential interval for our president, and of course, the existence of another 3 nominees in this presidential election prove that the diversity of political directions that can be practiced in these elections, and the great awareness that the Egyptian people and the Egyptian political parties gained through the political changes happened in the last time interval in Egypt.
So, sir, how do you view the active participation of women and youth voters?
Of course, the remarkable point in these presidential elections, the huge participation for all categories of the Egyptian people, and as I said, it reflects a great awareness for these elections. That is the reason pushing you to participate in these elections, not only to choose one of the nominees or to help him to gain these elections, but the point of participation is the most important point, and that's why it proves that our road for economic and political amendments, we are on the right track.
So, Sarah, do you agree that 2024 elections gained their importance from being a major step in the country's path towards democratic transformation and political competitiveness?
Yes, of course, you are right. Having these presidential elections here, and according to this organization and this availability and this acceptability and accessibility that we felt for the 2 past days, and of course today, this proves that we are proceeding the economic and political development here in Egypt on a very right way. And these elections is proceeding now, and of course this election is managed and directed and guarded very professionally. All the parties of this election operation participate by their perfect role, police officers, members of political parties, and of course the voters themselves. This proves that the new political reform for the political system here in Egypt proved its validity, and proved that the Egyptian people encouraging this path and encouraging this development, and they are ready to participate in a very democratic way.
So, sir, the 2024 elections came after a year and a half of serious and unprecedented national dialogue, which included all components of Egyptian political union and civil society. How do you see this?
Yes, of course, the timing of these elections after the national dialogue that happened for the last year, of course, it will be one of the results and one of the important results of this dialogue, that this proved 2 main points. The first point, the real intention of the Egyptian country and the Egyptian leadership to prove that they are having a new plan and a new strategy for the political development here in Egypt. And of course, the second point is encouraging the people to participate in this, not only in the dialogue, but of course in the practical steps after that. And of course, the presidential election is one of these important steps.
Yes, Dr. Motaz Abou Zeid, Professor of Law. Thank you, sir, for being with us. And back to our news. Head of the Executive Board of the National Election Authority, Councillor Ahmed bin Dari, said voting process is proceeding with discipline on the third and last day of the presidential elections across the Republic. Meanwhile, security bodies continue their measures nationwide to secure the operation of voting for the third and final day in the presidential elections. Details follow.
Head of the Executive Board of the National Election Authority, Councillor Ahmed bin Dari, said the voting process is proceeding with discipline on the third and last day of the presidential election across the Republic. He was speaking at a press conference